So good afternoon. I'm putting together a video here briefly, just to test a few things for us today. I'm going to be testing our video and our sound. I have something exciting to show everybody about this summer, so I'll get to that in just a moment. So mostly I'm just going to be walking around the church today, and I'll explain how we do our live streams every week for those that may be curious or those who aren't so curious, as well as I'm going to be walking around testing our different microphones and switching the cameras around in the church just to make sure everything works. As every now and then we do have some difficulties. I'm also trying to stream in 1080 today to see how well that does. We will see how this all goes here. So the first thing I'm testing is the office microphone here. As I said, it sounds fine for me in the church, but because you guys are streaming online, sometimes it comes out as too loud or too soft. So I'm just going to try to get all the levels right for everything, since we do have the piano and the organ mic these days, as well as microphones that Nicole and myself sing into during the week. So if I do look back at my phone here every now and then, I am trying to catch up with the signal. Mind you, as I always say on Sundays, is you are about 20 seconds behind what is actually live. All right, so the office microphone seems pretty fine. So I'm going to test a couple other microphones here as you guys just wait, and I'll just tell you what we're doing here for this summer. So here I am testing another microphone, which is incredibly loud in the sanctuary, but not so loud online. We'll just turn that up there. So as I mentioned, is for the summer, we are doing Vacation Bible School online. So I've been working on this for the past couple of days, but to do this, we have our Vacation Bible School called CyberQuest, which is going to be a virtual vacation Bible school this week held in August. So this website is live right now, right here at vbs.fbcsouthplainfield.com. And you guys can go check it all out. And we do have a registration form here. It's very simple this year. We need your name, email address, phone number, how many children, and the names and ages of your children. Vacation Bible School is aimed towards kids in preschool through 6th grade. Of course, if you are older than that, reach out to me because we have some spots for you to help with our videos for every day. So I do invite you to check out that site. Let's switch here and make sure that this microphone sounds all right as well. Oh, and you see on the screen, I have our digital mixer here for our microphones, which I'm going back and forth between them to test each microphone out. And they do seem to be relatively fine here. This one might be a little loud in the church as well. There we go. All right, so as I said, I'm going to take a walk around the church, play the piano, play the organ, see how that does. We also use Media Shout here for our presentations. That shows up on the screens, which are over here. And this doesn't show up too well, but I also use XSplit for our broadcasting. Showing that screen, it just shows a duplicate forever, which looks kind of neat. Let's see what other cameras I got here. My webcam, of course, in the office. Pulpit camera, digital SLR downstairs. I have another camera that I have set up there too on a HDMI switch. The wide camera used to be how we always streamed. We have our office camera, which is just a live stream web camera. It's a little laggy, but that's all right. And a second digital SLR plugged in that points towards the organ on Sunday mornings. This week, or on Friday, it didn't work for my songs. I don't know why that was, but that's all right. Let's go back here to me. So as I said, I'm going to take a walk around. There's also something else that I do here is I broadcast our services via an FM transmitter. I'll show you that in just a few moments here, and then we'll walk downstairs. I'm going to test those microphones and video interfaces as well. Well, that's a problem with that camera. Give me a second here to fix this. We'll come back to that. So if I go walk around here with my camera, we'll see how good this to do it. Here we go. There we go. Now you guys can see. All right, so I have this little tiny FM transmitter here. It's tuned at 89.3 FM, has a little wire antenna, and it reaches about 300 feet outside, which is in the regulations for the FCC. And I do have a little clock radio here that I test it every now and then to make sure that's always working. So let's just take a trip here and let me test some other microphones. Alrighty. So hello everybody again. And again, as I said, I'm going to be listening here on Facebook to see how everything's working. And if you just joined us, I am just testing our microphones and our video here in the sanctuary to make sure everything's working good. I've noticed that over the past few weeks, things have gotten switched up when I go to Learning Lab on Tuesday nights and do my daily devotion. Sometimes I mess up the inputs. So I'm just trying to get everything set and screenshot it so that I know how everything works here. And I would assume that you all can still hear me, hopefully. And I'm just going to test the song here. I'm just going to give that a moment to see if we can hear her. That sounds pretty good. And we're going to just see if these still work here. So testing 1, 2. And I'm just going to play a little end of a song here. All right. Let me just turn these off here. So the organ, I think, can go up a little bit in volume here. I'll just get that here. And I think that's about it. And if you are wondering what I'm using to switch the cameras as I am walking around, I do use a program and an app called Stream Deck. It works with XSplit, OBS as well, if you're using that to stream. And it works pretty well. Seeing if my phone camera's still on here, which is not, that's all right. And that's also why on Sunday mornings, if you're ever with us and I mute myself on the service, is because when I play the videos, I try to mute myself so that I don't come in and repeat the video sounds. Just making sure all these microphones are off here. And that program on the computer looks like this. Just simple. My phone shows pretty much the same things. I'm going to just click here. And that way I can mute things. Muted myself, so you couldn't hear what I said. So I would just give this a test here. So there we have it. Thank you for joining me if anybody did, and I'm going to be looking back at this video and making some corrections, and I might be doing this again in a day or two, but a little bit briefer there. So that's how we stream every week. Nicole normally sits up here. I'm down there at the pulpit, except the one week that we switched roles. This week will be a little different with our children's Sunday. I'll probably be up here for most of the service, making sure all the videos that the kids are sending us go through all right. And with that, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and thanks for joining me on this test and just a review of how we stream everything